my ancestor said, go ahead and talk about it because I've been having this vision for like a month now. I've been having this vision. And then it's strange because I woke up this morning and I had the same vision. And it was like, I gotta fix these in the back. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to fix these. I'm gonna take this off and redo this over. But I don't know why I keep having this vision of these three ladies, and I heard Utah or Kentucky. I don't know if I'm supposed to be talking about it. Obviously, my ancestors want me to talk about it, but it said Utah and or Kentucky. Grapevine Drive. Grapevine Drive. And so when I woke up this morning, I had the same visions about these three girls being held and captive somewhere in the basement. And then it gave out some states, Utah or Kentucky. And it said Grapevine Drive. Now, I don't know about no streets in no Utah, no Kentucky, because I've never been out there. But um, it's a black girl and two white girls. The black girl is in the basement, and I see her keep banging on the window. It's a small window. She keep banging on the window. Um, and so when I woke up this morning, I looked on the GPS, and I looked and see if there's a grapevine drive in both of these counties, and it is. That creeped me the hell out. So it's a long driveway, and if you look on the outside, I'm gonna say I don't. It's like a Brady Bunch house. You out like the Brady Bunch house, but when you inside, it's like a log cabin house. When you go on the inside, my ancestor said I would get it over because this vision been going on for like I think a couple of months now, and I'm like I need to talk about it because I need to get it out. So I don't know what people can do with that. Later on, I'm coming on here because also my ancestors wanted me to pray, meditate about some things that's been going on. So they had me do a whole list of. I mean, this is long, but it's a warrior prayer. Um, if you decide you want to write it down and say it every day, you could do so. Or you always have this video to go to when I do it later on. When I come on here, they want me to do it at a certain time. They don't want me to do it right now. So I listened to my ancestors. It was just on my heart. And I was like, no, I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like doing that. I mean, talking about this situation, but it's Utah or Kentucky. I really think it's Kentucky because I looked at both of it on GPS, and one of them, I think Kentucky is the one with the long driveway. Like you can go way back. So I don't know. My hands is out of that. I don't know. It's two white women and one black girl that's being held captive in this house. And like I said, it looked like the Brady Bunch house on the outside, but inside it looked like a log cabin house. So I don't know. And also, I got some downloads about um, for the tarot card readers. For the, I guess, okay. For the tarot card readers, I don't know why I got this download. It's all right to lighten up a bit, laugh and dance, whatever that means. Um, Also, some people is still holding on to karmic relationships. When your ancestors is telling you to leave, not when you decide to, but when they tell you to. Got that download this morning. There we go. Someone need to hold on a little bit longer. A breakthrough is about to come in your midst soon. Now, I don't know. Everywhere I walk, all morning, all night, all I hear is, it might irritate some people. It don't irritate me because, like I said, I've been finding owls feathers everywhere. Feathers, eagle feathers, hawk feathers. I got them all here, you know. I got them all here, all in here. I just found 4 the other day. I don't know what type of feather this is right here. I'm gonna try to figure this out. I'm gonna look it up on Google and see if I could fit this feather with whatever bird this is. But maybe it's a white owl, something like that. I don't know. But they've been hooting all day long and nights and night. It don't bother me. Cause I know they're giving me messages and stuff like that. So I'll be like, go towards whatever it is. Go watch them for me. That's why I'll be like, if something going on, go watch them for me. Go watch them people for me. You know, tell me what's going on. Come back and tell me. You know, that's what I'll be doing with them. You know, even crows. They be telling me stuff. I'll be like, oh, for real? Go watch them. Go watch them for me. Or even sometimes, you know, I be sending owls to people. I be sending them. Make sure they all right. Make sure they straight. Make sure they safe. Send them a message. Um, but I'm wiping my table off. I know you feel like she always moving when I'm on here, but that's just how I am. Oh, also, there's an air sign feeling weak right now. It's time to take a spiritual bath. They saying what if you an air sign and you're feeling weak right now, it's time to take a spiritual bath. Now I told you how to take a spirit. You need some herbs, you need some oranges and stuff like that. Salt, Dead Sea salt specifically. If you want to get the Dead Sea salt, get in the bath, warm water. You know, put the whole bottle in there if you have to. I got this right here. I'm telling you, I got this from I don't want to get up. I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired of doing that, but it's Morton salt. Remember we used to live in the old days, the black salt, the blue with the girl on the umbrella. They got Dead Sea salt, natural Dead Sea salt, and you just put that in your bath. If you don't have anything else, if you have a little bit of herbs in your house, like you can buy them packages of herbs, parsley, you know, cloves, stuff like that, garlic. You can put that in your bath and just sit there for half an hour. Make sure you wash your head, whatever. Now, if you want to do it in the shower, you can take the salt along with your body wash or whatever and wash from head to toe. You know, head to toe. Don't forget the feet. Okay. So, is the air sign feeling weak? Um, you also can do that. Do your spiritual bath. Make sure you do that spiritual bath. I already talked about this Utah in the woods log cabin, 3 women being held by capture in the basement. Okay. Grapevine Drive. Oh, okay. So I did write down the place where these Grapevine Drives is. It's it says George, Utah, and Princeton, Kentucky. So those I looked it up on GPS. I don't know what to do with that information. I don't know. But that's what I was told to get on here and say. I'm just doing my job. What my ancestors tell me to say. Y'all, it is what it is. So I don't know if any of y'all live in Utah or anything. Let me see something. Cause I got some cards with states on it, and I was gonna try to see if they come out. Utah, Kentucky. I was gonna try to see if states come out. This comment. I still ain't ordered. And I miss my paint. I gotta get me some more canvases. I really do. I'm trying to help my collectors, the ones that I have. my subscriptions, you know, the ones that subscribe to me so far. Okay, I saw a hill. I don't know why I seen that. Hill. Somebody need to heal. That could be that air sign I'm talking to. Need to take that spiritual bath. I don't know which one of these got the states on it. This one. So I'm gonna try to see if it come out too. It was Utah, Kentucky, and those the street names I got for that. And I was surprised because it was like Grapevine Drive. I said Grapevine Drive. Let me look this up in the GPS on each of these states, and they both got these name of these streets. So I don't know. I hope they all right. But I see the black girl. She always banging on. It's been going on for 2 months. I see her keep banging on this little window in the basement. That is Bob Marley, Arizona. I was trying to see if it'll come out. This is crazy, y'all. That's why I was saying pay attention to your kids. Pay attention to even people in your family, even adults. Y'all got to be safe when y'all going out here. Y'all don't know who's watching. Y'all don't know none of that. People watching and stalking. Change your locks. I heard that too. Change your locks. This year, change your locks. Puerto Rico. Old Dirty Bastard. Chances. Wisconsin. Gossiping. The light flickers. So somebody in somebody's house, the light probably flickers. It's a warning. Elvis, and that's your ancestors trying to get your attention. Maybe you need to change your locks if your light is flickering. It's a warning from your ancestors. Elvis. Some of y'all like Elvis. Used to like Elvis. Maybe you need to play some Elvis music. Maybe this is what this person played to keep the noise down in the house. Elvis, this person like Elvis. I didn't get the picture. I know I seen a Caucasian man. I ain't gonna say white. Caucasian man, kind of tall, skinny, slim, with kind of, there you go, with kind of whitish hair. It's kind of curly. Green eyes, hammer. You recognize him by a hammer. Hammer, Elvis, the light flickers, gossiping. So maybe this person is infatuated with Elvis. He loves Elvis music. Hammer. Wisconsin. Maybe he's been to Wisconsin. Chances. Old Dirty Bastard. Arizona. These probably the places he's been to. You've been to. I don't know. Bob Marley. Light flickers. Chances. Hammer. Puerto Rico. So all the states, I'm going to just put over here. Wisconsin, Arizona, Bob Marley, Puerto Rico, Old Dirty Bastard, Elvis, Chances, Hammer, Light flickers, Gossiping. Let me put these cards over here. These is all the places that this person's been to. Wisconsin, Arizona, Hammer. What do Hammer got to do with anything? Chances, Gossiping, Old Dirty Bastard. What did Old Dirty Bastard do? He rapped. Gossip and the light flickers. So maybe this is the message for y'all. Maybe this is for y'all. Gossip and light flickers, because I don't believe this got anything to do with that story. Wisconsin, Arizona, Puerto Rico. I could be talking to people in that is some type of gossip. You probably got light that flickers in your house, and it's kind of strange. Hammer. Maybe you used a hammer recently. Chances. Elvis. You might like Elvis and Old Dirty Bastard and Bob Marley. I don't know why this over here. Yeah. When the light flickers, that's your whoever passed along is trying to give you some type of signal that they there, and also a warning. So when I said change your locks, that's probably another reason. I don't know why I'm getting like you left your house. There was a hammer. You used the hammer. You misplaced the hammer, or a hammer is missing, and you wonder why that hammer is missing. Then afterwards, you came in and your light was flickering. That's a warning. Like somebody might got that hammer, came in your house. Connecticut, Wisconsin, Arizona, Puerto Rico, Connecticut, fiction. So something that's false. Gossiping. Whatever somebody's saying is false. It's a lot of cards. So I'm going to just go ahead and put them out because there might be a message in here. Minnesota. Be careful. Dr. Sebi. So also, this could be doing something with your health too that you need to start looking up Dr. Sebi for some herbal remedies or something. You, like I said, you might be feeling drained or something. King Von. One of y'all might like King Von, but King Von died. Then you got Vermont, South Dakota, the moon. Something happened during the moon. Could be, like I said, with this, during the full moon, your light flickered. The new moon that we just had on the 29th, a hammer is missing out your house. COVID-19, somebody could, that's why Dr. Sebi came out. So you need to use some Dr. Sebi remedies to get rid of this COVID-19. Bamboozled. Yeah. If you had a hammer and the hammer going missing out your house, you can't find that hammer nowhere. You came home, your light was flickering. That was a warning. Be careful. King Von, Bob Marley, Elvis, Old Dirty Bastard. What do they all have in common? They all gone. They also had gossiping. Check and see they signs and see if they moon sign is the same moon sign as yours. I don't know why I heard that too. Elvis, Old Dirty Bastard, Bob Marley. Check your moon sign and see if any of these signs, any sign that they was, do they have your moon sign? You can check their natal charts online. Something about Puerto Rico. Be careful. Arizona, South Dakota, Minnesota, Vermont, Connecticut. Bamboozled. So they saying these states are being bamboozled. Something is coming to these states. Be careful. Maybe that's who all of these reading right now. Bob Marley, Elvis, Old Dirty Bastard, King Von, all coming through saying to these states: Wisconsin, Arizona, Puerto Rico, Minnesota, Connecticut, Vermont, South Dakota. Be careful. But somebody needs to be looking up something is fiction in these states. Something that y'all, I don't know what that got to do with. There we go. Something that's fiction. Something that's being told to these states is, I think I got it, but I can't say it because you know how YouTube is. Give me some more answers, Rob, on this. What's going on? Something, yeah. Some more. Baltimore, Idaho, Massachusetts, Bismarcky. Bismarcky, Old Dirty Bastard, Elvis, Bob Marley, King Von, Bamboozle, Be Careful, The Moon, Chances. Dr. Sebi, COVID-19. Something's fiction. Maybe something fiction about the COVID-19. Y'all need to start using the Dr. Sebi remedies in these states. I thought I was going to do a reading on them, what I just had a vision about when I woke up, but that's not it. Let's flip. Boat. So be careful, boat. Moon, bamboozle. Be careful of a boat? Gossiping. Bismarcky, Old Dirty Bastards, Elvis, King Von. Dr. Sebi, COVID-19. Careful, moon, chances. Gossiping. Be careful, the lights flicker. Boat, hammer. Bamboozled, chances. Massachusetts, Idaho. Fiction, that goes over there. Arizona, Puerto Rico, Baltimore, South Dakota, Minnesota, Connecticut, Vermont. Something is maybe one of your states is gossiping about something that do with the COVID-19. And this past new moon in Cancer on the 29th is like y'all something y'all know. It's something that these came out yellow. So you got bold, yellow, big bully, Marcus Garvey. Wow. Y'all know what Mark Garvey, that Pan-African. 5G. I just seen 5G twice. Something is fiction. Something about yellow boat, big bully, Puerto Rico, Idaho, Massachusetts, Connecticut, moon. 5G just came out twice. Change our locks. Yeah, change our locks. I keep hearing that. Change your locks. And if you have a hammer that's missing out of your house, um, it's saying be careful. It's saying something about a boat. I know in the docks, like they be bringing stuff in the docks. It could be a yellow boat. Something that's fiction. There's a lot of gossip about it. Maybe these states is being bamboozled. Idaho, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Baltimore, Puerto Rico, Arizona, Wisconsin, South Dakota, Minnesota, Vermont. Did I say Connecticut? Dr. Sebi, COVID-19. Elvis, Marcus Garvey, Bob Marley, King Von, Biz Markie, Old Dirty Bastard. I'm kind of getting it, but it's like, you can't really say, ooh, Michael Jackson. All these got something in common. I'm going to figure out what it is. Seattle, Washington, Texas. Look at this at the bottom, planets. Something doing with all these people got in common. Dr. Sebi, COVID-19. Something to do with the moon, planets. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to put it over here. Science. Look at this shit. Boats. Yo, this one to flip. Egypt. Science, planets, Egypt, Seattle, Washington, Wisconsin, Texas, South Dakota. Something about a boat, Puerto Rico. So Puerto Rico is on the other side, really, and Egypt is on the other side. These are all states within the United States. And these are kind of out of country, Egypt and Puerto Rico. So it could have something to do with this, with boats. Michael Jackson, Marcus Garvey, Elvis. I know Marcus Garvey tried to buy a boat. Old Dirty Bastard, Biz Markie, Bob Marley, King Von. Now Bob Marley's from Jamaica. Michael Jackson, King Von from Chicago. Elvis. Yo, there's something going on with the planet, science, moon. Y'all being bamboozled about something. There's a lot of gossip about it. Your lights flicker. Pay attention to that. Might got something to do with it. The docks. A yellow boat. Something that's being transported. Atlanta. I wasn't going to do no reading today. But I guess they wanted me to do this. Something say pull these cars out. It's something going on. There's something being transported. Then you got Dr. Sebi out here in COVID-19. So Dr. Sebi, Michael Jackson, Marcus Garvey, Elvis, Old Dirty Bastard, Biz Markie, and Bob Marley. They all came out in this reading, trying to say something, trying to come out with something. The Moon, Big Bully. So they're saying COVID-19 is the big bully, and it's fiction. It's something about a yellow boat. The hammer need to come down on these people. Is that it? Missouri, Aaliyah, Oklahoma. Yo, there's something going on. Aaliyah came out too. Marvin Gaye is at the bottom with this flip right here. Blue. Yellow and blue. You see, yellow and blue came out. Something is yellow and blue. Planets. The blue planet. Yellow planet. Science. It got to do with science. Puerto Rico and Egypt. Blue, yellow. Blue and yellow. Something to do with science. People is being bamboozled. You want to bring the hammer down on these people. These probably why all these people came out. There's something going on. It's fiction. Marvin Gaye went sticking out. Marvin Gaye. It's something, y'all. Big bully. COVID-19. Some, is it saying somebody about to bring a hammer down? Ooh, you got knife. You got hands. You got West Virginia. Hammer down. Hands. Hammer. Knife. Science. Egypt. Puerto Rico. Moon. So they saying somebody's doing something with science? Studying something? 5G. I looked at 5G again. Hasn't came out yet, but I keep seeing it. Okay, I'm gonna read all these cards. It ain't worth it. The Birds. So either watch the movie The Birds, or you can see birds around you. Birds are messengers. Or watch the birds. They're gonna give you a signal. Sacrifices. Aaliyah, Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson, Dr. Sebi, King Von, Marcus Garvey, Elvis, Old Dirty Bastard, Biz Markie, Bob Marley. It's fiction. Whatever y'all seeing is fiction. The birds are the messengers. Whatever they doing is not worth it. Whatever science. Yo. So we got Idaho, Egypt, Puerto Rico. They had plenty chances. Chances came out here to stop whatever. Now the hammer is about to come down. Something to do with science. Something to do with Egypt and Puerto Rico. Idaho, Massachusetts, Connecticut, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Missouri, Atlanta, Texas, Wisconsin, Arizona, South Dakota, Baltimore, Seattle, Washington, Minnesota, Vermont. Damn, this mostly all the damn states. These just other. Puerto Rico is a part of the United States now, though. Egypt. It's something, some type of science. Bamboozled. The birds. Pay attention to the birds. The light flickers. I keep hearing pay attention to the birds. Watch the birds. I gotta read all these. This is thick. They say just read all. North Carolina. Emotions. So somebody playing with your emotions doing science, playing with everybody's emotions, science. Alaska. Gun. I got gun, knife, hammer. Something to do with guns. Check in the mail. Is it somebody getting a check in the mail? Ooh, I hope I don't think you'll know what it is. Utah. Whitney Houston. Bruce Lee. Kentucky. And it came out, Kentucky. Yo. Something that's fiction with the guns. Big bully playing. COVID-19. People playing with people emotions about these guns. Something to do with the planets. Pay attention to the planets. The birds, pay attention to the birds. People are being bamboozled. They gave them plenty of chance, these science people, to stop it. It ain't worth it. Pay attention to something yellow, something blue. Boat, I don't know. Because I see boat out here. Look, knife, hammer, hands. Idle hands. Idle hands is a double workshop. That's what I just heard. Idle hands is a double workshop. Hammer. Boat. It got something to do with a boat too. Be careful. Your light flickering, gossip, the moon. Something that's fiction, y'all. These are all who came out. Bruce Lee, Whitney Houston, sacrifices. I don't know. Bob Marley, Biz Markie, Old Dirty Bastard, Elvis, Marcus Garvey, King Von, Dr. Sebi, Michael Jackson, Aaliyah, and Marvin Gaye. Something is not the truth. Something with this gossip. Something to do with science. Lies. Look at that. Lies. Left Eye. Oh my God, bro. And Left Eye deal with Dr. Sebi. Yo. What is this? Them states, if you are in these states, just pay attention. Pay attention to the birds. Pay attention to the messengers. I call them messengers. Pay attention to the birds. If you live in any of those states. Kentucky came out, and that's when I said I seen them. So, I don't know why I heard FEMA camps. Check in your state where these FEMA camps at. So, scientists doing something doing the moon with the planets, but it's not worth it. Egypt is sticking out. Wi-Fi. Georgia. 5G again. It's something. Yo. I don't know. Y'all need to check into a lot of shit. If you live in those states, Alabama stuck out. It's something. But whatever they doing is not worth it. Maybe your ancestors from Egypt and they telling them it's not worth it. whatever this is about, brainwashed. Look at that. So maybe they telling you that you brainwashed about something. Y'all need to open your eyes. Wi-Fi, sacrifices, lies, brainwash, checks in the mail, emotions. They playing with people's emotions. The moon deal with emotions. Gossiping, the light flickers, be careful. Boat, hammer, knife, hands, idle hands is the devil's workshop. They ain't got none of those. Blue, yellow. It ain't worth it. Science. Chances. Gave these people plenty of chances. Bamboozled. The birds. Planets. Gun. Fiction. Hi, ancestors. You haven't come on here and do this. I be hating to do these. Egypt. Puerto Rico. Alabama. Georgia. Kentucky. Utah. Alaska. No, Alaska. I know North Carolina like Alaska. Maybe it's something with the ice melting or something. Utah and Kentucky came out. Because didn't I say Utah and Kentucky was the two places I said that those girls was being held at? So it came out. Alaska, something to do with the icebergs, water. North Carolina just had 2 earthquakes. Arizona, Texas. So something is going on with all these states. And y'all need to pay attention. Atlanta, Missouri, Oklahoma, West Virginia, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Idaho, Vermont, Minnesota, Seattle, Washington, Baltimore, South Dakota, Wisconsin. Now, that's just said North Carolina had 2 earthquakes in a week. Y'all need to pay attention. All them states I just mentioned, y'all need to pay attention because something is fiction. COVID-19, Dr. Sebi, I told you, sacrifices, brainwashed, be careful, somebody about to put the hammer down, it ain't worth it. Yo, Wisconsin is the last one. Wisconsin, what, that's cheese. I don't know what going on. I seen 5G, I seen COVID-19, I seen, it's some shit, gossiping, checks in the mail, so maybe, man, I can't even mention it. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Maybe they about to start sending some checks in the mail to these states to it got gun, planets, science, yellow, blue. What is the yellow and blue? Is there a planet that's yellow and blue? Yo, they're doing something. And yeah, something is fiction and y'all brainwashed. They doing something. So for all them states I just mentioned, pay attention. And it said boat too. It had a boat in there. So I don't know. Maybe it had something to do with docks. Something they bringing in. Look, we came at the bottom. Fact. So what I'm saying is facts. California, betray. Camera. Yo. Something big about to go on. I don't know. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I'm hearing 4th of July. Why everybody's distracted. It's some type of betrayal that they're about to do during the 4th of July. Why everybody is distracted. Whatever they bringing in on a boat. It's either a yellow boat or a blue boat. Y'all need to be paying attention. In them states, they bringing them on docks or whatever it is. 5G. It got something to do with 5G also. Something to do with the planets. There go the moon again. And they, oh man. North Carolina had 2 earthquakes within a week. So they playing with something. And those states I mentioned, y'all need to be very fucking careful. And if you go in your house and you know you see lights flickering into the birds, also they your messengers. They can feel when something's not right. Birds, they part of nature, so they can feel when something is off. So y'all need to be very careful. It's something going on. Something is going on. Well, this is Spirited Warrior God. I said I'm gonna come on here later. And do that. They telling me what time I'm doing. I'm not gonna tell you right now because I'm gonna just do my because I'm not supposed to let people know when I'm doing what. But I'm just saying I'm gonna be on here later to do that prayer, meditation prayer. And we're gonna get it popping with that so people can be released from all these curses, spells, or whatever people try to do. And we're gonna rock there. I need to change my waters for my ancestors. I don't know what's going on, y'all, but it's something major and y'all need to pay attention. I don't celebrate holidays. I really don't, because I know that's a part of distraction. So it's going to be millions of people distracted and you're not paying attention. Maybe that's what it is. You're not going to be paying attention on the 4th of July. You're going to be too busy doing other things with family and all that. But y'all need to wake up and pay attention. This is Spirited Warrior Goddess. I love you. Make sure you stay hydrated. Drink a lot of water. Plenty of water. If you like I said, for the air signs, you got to do your spiritual baths, or anybody got to do your spiritual baths. Do your spiritual baths. Drink some honey, a tablespoon of honey. If you need to, turmeric powder and orange juice. Make sure you do that. And I love you. And take care until later. Bye-bye.